I'm trying to remember why I was created. Or at least, that's what I like you. Because amnesia sounds a lot better than just plain ignorance. Believe that ignorance is defined as the lack of knowledge, and see, I'm just faking it. Pretending as if I don't know, but really I do. I felt less than what my designer thought was best, so I suppressed who he supernaturally intended me to be. No lie, I got relaxed. Then I combined by weaving a little bit of his wig with a whole lot of mine. So, how do I look? Because I think I look good. And no, it's not his original design, but I've time to change and fix any minor things that I may lack. I mean, it's not like he's coming back tomorrow. Seriously. How long have we heard these are the last days as the same old song? Is it me? Or do these last days seem to be lasting kind of long? I know I'm not perfect. Had so many I can't count my falls. Niagara. Rather than responding to his call, I'd rather schedule him. Viagra. Whatever is wrong, I know that he can heal. But I want the cat on 1,000 hills with the ability to still grab the wheel, grasp hold of my wheel like Jacob to Esau's hill. My love is based, and his love is based on how I feel. He loves me not. Like pulling petals off flowers. Yes, he's coming back, but no man knows the day or the hour. Where have you been?
I've been at the altar, waiting for you to repent. What happened? You
lost weight? Yes. I wanted to look good for you, so I haven't been eating my daily
bread of heaven is who I am. It scares me. I give you loads of my word, but you're getting by with the crumbs of commentaries you needed.
I needed a makeover. No one was attracted to me, so I dressed up the gospel. Stayed silent, seen sin, saturated sanctuary, shadowed in sight, smoking eyes, because you know, you are lovely.
Oh, no, see, I am your cover, girl. I make up for your lacks and deficiencies. I'm your very foundation. See, I blend with you perfectly. No need for concealer, for I'm the revealer of all. Don't you recall when I tore your veil?
So what you say, you don't like my lashes, you don't like my nails.
You don't understand. You don't understand those lashes. Yeah. I took lashes for your lashes. I took nails for your nails. If I'm not getting your heart, then I'm just losing time. Because more than I want you to be outwardly beautiful, I need you to be mine.
Okay, well, we're here now, so let's just get on with the ceremony.
Knowing there will be no one in attendance. You never extended any invitations. Too excited about the reception and all the gifts that you forgot about my presence.
Dollar dances, quarters, nickels, and...
The world can keep their dimes. Pieces of silver don't impress me. Woo! Don't forget what happened to Judas.
You just failed to see that I'm changed. I admit, I grew distant. Lost sight of you, the absolute value, missing the sign, so now with ignorance I co-sign, unable to stay away from tangents, so I thought I had the right angle.
Look, I know your heart has been broken, But if you can keep your eyes fixed on me, I can repair us. We will no longer be fractions being dominated by denominations.
Yet I choose to stay divided like Palestinian nations.
Yes, your vows have been flagrant, but I am positive I am the one for you. But we will equal nothing if you continue to be the negative one in this equation.
Can you sense my frustration? You are holy, so I haven't imposed with legalistic, making appeals for what you already acquitted, obsessed with overruling your objectives, purposely plucking
No, you are professing prosperity, practicing pride, persecuting people, my people, persistently. And when you became a judge, you took away the state's defense. And so you silenced the miraculous testimonies of my witness so no one's ever convicted. Yet so many of my children are turned away from life because you condemned them with their death penalty sentence.
Not all of them. Which reminds me, about the entrance, see, in the Lamb's Book of Life, some of the names you may have skipped.
I've skipped.
So with attendance, I stamp the wrist so they can get in. The VIP section, we don't address their sin, neither do we offend. Bouncers don't trip off those who will abundantly give. Besides, all the praying grandmothers had +1 on the list.
Well, tell them they won't see me. By visiting you routinely, just be the example. That's in your relationship with me. You are more than stained glass windows, pulpits, pews, and singers. Because if you really want to see my church, well, just don't look in the mirror.
You wanted me to be perfect, fine, righteous, and eloquent. But this land seemed desolate and needed development. So I exceeded your budget. So I went through some Tyrus Bay, continued to remodel, staying culturally relevant. My girl Katrina called, said hurricanes and hard times came, and you didn't make yourself evident.
But I told you I would never leave thee nor forsake thee.
I hear you, but I have immediate needs.
But you promised you would wait for me. By the way, what happened to your ring?
My ring?
Your ring. You don't remember the ring? When I called you out of darkness into marvelous things, you were in you, not on you. It was my spirit, my sign to remind you in your acts who you really belong to.
My ring? I pawned to get back to who I thought was my first love. He spoke words so sweet. He waved as if in assuredness of my wrong decision. Shifting my view, he wanted me to see breeze so I could forget where the sun sets. Next, I was convinced I didn't need to repent of my sin. Told me he could wash me with the tide that was coming in. The weather was pleasant on the Atlantic surface. But as I got to his core, the temperature drastically changed. Yes, I contracted an STD. And he burned me at about 9,800 degrees. He was my earth. He was my world. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's more.
Did you think I wouldn't notice? All the symptoms and the signs? And the unexplainable cravings of sin of all kinds. You even had trouble sleeping.
But weeping may endure for the night, but joy didn't come in the morning sickness. So when my pain and my morning you witness me take the pill for the morning after. Coincidentally located right next to my box of alabaster. I was too shameful to bring forth alabaster.
Stirred lies of wicked men's tongues started deceiving you. And automatically planted the seed of deceit in you. And when you were pregnant with falsehood, it became impossible for you to conceive the truth.
Made me free. But I ran back to what I was comfortable with. Being enslaved, a mind depraved. I'm sure you don't want me now. I'm not worth the price you paid.
But they flogged me with whips that left my flesh stripped. I was beat with their instruments, rhythmically, which caused my skin to play symphonies. letters. Those were musical scores, which contained every note to keep us all on accord, for you always had the right keys to my heart's doors.
I wanted a sample, repeating sin like looping 8 bars. And on my own tempo, I begin to impart. Instead of following your instrumentation, I drown out your heartbeat of timpani. And ignoring the strings of harmonies and the woodwinds of your spirit. If your trumpet sound, I wouldn't hear it or even the brass ring. Because I lay tracks upon tracks of acapella just to hear myself sing. Majoring in minor has left me scratched like broken records. Causing my life to stutter. I'm a false instructor pretending as if I'm watching the conductor. I'm too unlawful to be your wet wife, and I'll probably never recover.
My will was put to the test when I had to choose to escape glory or escaping glory, or bear torment upon my flesh. You were the reason I embraced that cross, like my child who was long lost. Mary, my own mother, couldn't even recognize the disfigured face of her son. Me, I told you I loved you. How much I showed you. You call it crucifixion, but I call it proposal. Will you marry me? We don't need a third party, for you have direct access to me. And we won't ever have to worry about remembering our anniversary, because I've yet to fill a calendar with a date for eternity.
I need your
grace and mercies will I lavish upon. With the reception from my presence, so I supply missing peace that your heart demands. And then
so cry over spilled milk. I weep over spilled blood.
I can never measure in pints to count my love.
What was contingent? And what was instant? I knew I had to come to repentance. Father, forgive me, for I know not what I've done. I'll get myself together.
Please.
I'll clean myself up.
Please, please, allow me. I'm the only one who can make you clean. Without spot, without wrinkle, without blemish, your bridesmaid's goodness and mercy will follow you. It was already finished. It was you who I chose. Though I called many, I called so many, but I am coming back just for you.